Time travel. It's one of humanity's favorite thought experiments. From Back to the Future to Doctor Who, we love imagining what it would be like to leap into the past or catapult ourselves into the future. But when we step away from fiction and into science, the question becomes, is time travel actually possible? The answer, at least with our current understanding of physics, is no, and here's why. First, let's talk about time itself. In physics, time isn't just a clock ticking away. It's part of a four-dimensional fabric called space-time, which combines space and time into a single framework. Gravity and motion bend this fabric, and that bending is what we experience as time passing. We're all moving forward through time at the same steady pace 1 second per second. But rewinding that clock or dramatically speeding it up would require breaking the very structure of space-time. One major barrier is the speed of light. Einstein's theory of relativity shows that nothing can travel faster than light in a vacuum. The faster you move, the more energy you need. At light speed, you'd need infinite energy. That makes the classic sci-fi approach jumping into a spaceship and zipping into the past or future physically impossible with any known technology. That said, relativity does allow for a strange phenomenon called time dilation. The faster you move, or the closer you get to a strong source of gravity, the slower time passes for you compared to someone else. Astronauts on the International Space Station, for example, technically experience time a little more slowly than people on Earth. But we're talking about milliseconds, not decades. So yes, you can travel into the future, but only at a rate far too small to matter in daily life. Now, suppose you could somehow break the rules and travel to the past. Immediately, you run into paradoxes. The most famous is the grandfather paradox. What if you went back in time and prevented your grandparents from meeting? You'd never be born. But if you were never born, how could you go back and stop them in the first place? Logic collapses in on itself. Some scientists propose alternate universes or branching timelines to avoid paradoxes, but we have no experimental evidence that these exist. So, where does that leave us? With our current knowledge, time travel to the past is impossible, and time travel to the future only happens in the tiniest fractions of a second. For now, the wild adventures we see in movies remain just that, stories. The only time travel we're guaranteed is the ordinary kind, moving forward together 1 second at a time.